This is Joshua Christensen, co-founder of Empower Learning Group, and I'm really excited. I'm sitting with Thomas and Laura. We've been coaching now for about a year, and helping them with with some debt strategies and some different investment strategies and things like that. So I wanted to give Thomas and Laura a moment just to share what they've been learning and how much they've been growing in the last year since we've been working together.
Hi, I'm Laura, and we met Joshua at the homeschooling conference this last year, and he was
That was at
showing.
Cape, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a
That
kid.
was at Cape in Albuquerque. We're actually going to be there again next month.
Yes.
Wow.
You see him, listen to him, see what he has to offer. Good stuff. He was showing us his curriculum for kids to learn about finances. And while we were listening to him, we were looking at each other thinking, gosh, wish we had learned that stuff when we were younger, because we were in a really big financial bind at the time. So you want to go more into that?
I think at first I think we ended up getting the book, and it was something that we both just felt, we read right away, and we just knew, hey, you know what, we need to ask this guy for some advice. And so we called about a week later and set up an initial consultation and just kind of get some coaching. And I think we were kind of at our bottom, feeling like, hey, if we don't get some help, we're probably going to end up going bankrupt in the next several months or a year. And we were pretty much desperate. We didn't know what else we could do, what other options we had.
We were praying. We felt like Joshua was an answer to prayer. So.
And we started kind of a coaching session about once a month, and traveling. And over the year, we've gone, to webcam. Actually, moved away from where we were, but we've gone from, I'd say, roughly about $140,000 in debt, to just paying off several things, and being within the next month we're going to be under 50,000. So it's just huge to see in a year. And I think the biggest thing too is just the fact that in the last year we haven't been spending money on credit cards. We've paid off a lot of debt. We've eliminated a lot of expenses, and we have money in the bank so that if there is an emergency, we have something there. So we're not relying on credit cards, and we are starting to make some savings where we can actually make investments for the future as well. So
yeah, and I think the thing for me that was really cool was just, we thought we were honoring God in our financial practices, and just learning what the Bible actually says about handling your finances, and what He really wants Christians to do, as far as handling their finances and getting to that point. And it's still a struggle. We're still struggling with the same old habits that we've had, but we're learning more and we're taking baby steps. So thanks, Joshua.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I appreciate you guys. Hey, share real quick before we jump off. Tell me about Christmas that we just came through, and what it was. You shared something with me just before Christmas, or just after Christmas, that you were really excited about something this year.
We had, this year was the very first year, I think in 13 years or 14 years of marriage, that we didn't put any presents on credit cards. We paid everything with cash. We probably still overspent what we should have, but we paid with cash.
But we paid with money we had.
And that was a huge step for us. And at the time, it didn't seem like much, but kind of discussing it afterwards with Joshua, it put it in perspective of, holy cow, that was a really big deal.
Well, that's a huge deal. Well, guys, I appreciate you a ton, and thanks for taking a couple minutes and sharing what you've been learning. And I'm looking forward to seeing how we go forward. Get the debt stuff behind us and start increasing, and the legacy that you guys are going to leave will be phenomenal. This is such a great story, and I can't wait to watch it unfold even more. So, thanks so much. You guys have an awesome day.
Thanks.
Thanks.